When I inherited my grandfather's 60-acre ranch just outside of town, I thought I was escaping HOA madness forever. It had everything I wanted: open space, a wraparound porch, and peace. What I didn't expect was that an upscale housing development, Cedar Heights, would pop up right next door just 2 years after I moved in. And with it came the HOA from hell. At first, they acted neighborly, waved when they drove by, asked about my horses, even invited me to their fall chili cook-off. I politely declined. But it wasn't long before the tone changed. And fast. The HOA's first shot across the bow came in the form of a strongly worded letter complaining that my split-rail fence was unsightly and inconsistent with the aesthetic values of the surrounding community. I laughed and tossed it in the trash. My land had been ranchland since before their subdivision was a blueprint. But that didn't stop the complaints. They escalated: unmowed pasture, the smell of livestock, even noise complaints about my rooster, who, ironically, crows after most of them are already at work. Then came the big one. They tried to evict me. One morning, I found a notice stapled to my gate. Final warning. Your presence violates HOA land use restrictions. You are hereby ordered to vacate within 30 days or face legal consequences. My land, my name on the deed, my grandfather's initials carved into the oak tree out front. I'd had enough. But I didn't just get mad. I got smart. Years earlier, Grandpa had leased a gravel patch on the edge of our property to the city for public parking. Before Cedar Heights even existed, that land, a little over 2 acres, had become the main parking lot for HOA guests, lawn crews, and overflow party parking. They paved it, striped it, and even put up a sign that read, "Cedar Heights guest parking." Trouble is, they never purchased the land. The lease had expired 2 years before. It was still mine. So I paid $500 for a new survey, confirmed everything, and then filed a notice of rent adjustment with the county. Rent was now $3,000 per month, retroactive to the lease expiration. I gave them 30 days to pay. They laughed. Literally, Tina, the HOA president, emailed me back, "You must be confused. That's community land now." I wasn't confused. I contacted a local tow company and installed private ranch NO parking signs. 2 days later, I started towing cars. Every single one. Neighbors screamed, lawn crews panicked, and guests had to park a half-mile away along a country road. I even posted trail cam photos of the chaos online, captioned, "Trespassers will be towed." HOA forgot to read the fine print. They tried to sue, said I was illegally restricting access to community facilities. But their own lawyer folded fast after seeing the land records. Turns out, not only did I own the parking lot, but the HOA had also extended their walking trail 6 feet into my property line. That added trespassing. 2 strikes. They offered to settle. I told them I'd drop the retroactive rent if they signed a new lease at $6,000 per month and publicly apologized for attempting to evict me. They refused, so I paved the lot over, built a red metal shed, and moved my hay bales and tractor equipment right into their guest parking. With their parking gone and legal fees piling up, the HOA quietly increased everyone's dues to cover shuttle services from the nearest commercial lot. Residents were furious. I started getting cookies, thank you notes, and even a few offers to buy a slice of my land so neighbors could bypass the HOA entirely. But my favorite moment? Tina, standing on the edge of the road in heels, waving down her landscaper with no place to park. They never got rid of me. The ranch still stands, horses, rooster, and all. My grandfather's tree still shades the porch, and the only thing new is the shiny padlock on my steel gate. I didn't need to raise my voice, break the law, or even step foot in court. I just read the fine print and made them pay for their mistake. Twice.